Hello everyone, I am Tapashika Das and I welcome you all to the lecture on LaTeX installation and compilation. In this lecture, you will be able to first understand the steps to install LaTeX on both Windows and Linux operating system, ensuring a smooth setup process for your system. Secondly, install LaTeX editor including Text Studio and TeXlive to facilitate an efficient and user-friendly environment for creating LaTeX documents. After that, gain an overview of LaTeX compilation process. And finally, at the end, address common errors, their causes, and debugging techniques to ensure smooth LaTeX usage. These objectives will equip you with the foundational tools and knowledge to begin your LaTeX journey. Before we start the installation process, it is important to check our system's compatibility with LaTeX. LaTeX is a cross-platform tool and supports Windows, Linux, and Mac operating system. For most installations, at least 1 GB of free disk space is needed, though having additional space is beneficial for updates and packages. Memory-wise, LaTeX can run on systems with modest configurations, but having 4 GB or more of RAM is recommended for optimal performance when working on large documents. A stable internet connection is essential for downloading distributions, updates, and missing packages. Offline installations are also possible, but they often require downloading larger files upfront. Lastly, we need to ensure our operating system is up to date, as this can prevent compatibility issues during installation process. Now, installing LaTeX on Windows operating system. We will see the step-by-step procedure for the complete installation process of MikTeX. For Windows users, MikTeX is one of the most popular LaTeX distributions. It is lightweight, easy to install, and features an intuitive package management system. To get started, we need to visit the official website of MikTeX, that is miktex.org, and download the installer for our system architecture. It may be 32-bit or 64 bits. The following screen will appear. Then download and run the installer. You will see the setup wizard. Follow the on-screen prompts to complete the installation process. First, accept the license agreement and click Next to proceed. Then select Installation Scope. The following screen will appear. You can choose to install MikTeX for all users or just for yourself. Select the preferred options and click Next. Then select the installation directory where you want to install the MikTeX. The default is usually fine. Then click Next. Next, package installation method. Install packages on the fly. That means during the installation, you will be asked if you want to allow MikTeX to install missing packages automatically. It is generally a good idea to select Yes. Set your preferences and click Next. In this window, review the setting and click the Start button. The installation process will start and the MikTeX installation will be in progress. Click Next to complete the installation and then finish the installation. Continue following the prompt until the installation is complete. MikTeX will now be installed on your Windows system. Then click Close to exit the wizard. Let's provide a step-by-step installation process of MikTeX on Windows operating system. First, we need to download the installer from its official website mictech.org. Once the homepage loads, click on the download option from the top menu. Scroll down to the section titled Windows. Here you will find the installer for the latest version of mictech. Click on the download link and the installer will begin to download. The appropriate version for our system is required to be downloaded, either 32 bits or 64 bits. Here is the mictech installer for Windows operating system. Then run the installer by double-clicking it. The mictech setup wizard will open. In the setup wizard, you will see a welcome screen. Click Next. Then you will be presented with the mictech license agreement. Check the box to accept the terms and click Next to proceed. Now you will need to select the installation scope. You can choose between only for me or all users. Select only for me if you are installing on a personal computer, or select all user if multiple accounts on the device will use mictech. Then click Next. Next, choose installation directory. Select the destination folder where mictech will be installed. The default location is usually sufficient. However, if you would like to install it elsewhere, click Browse and choose your preferred folder. Then click on Next. Next, select Preferred Setting. Here you will be prompted to choose your preferred setting for package installation. The default option, Install missing packages on the fly. Then click on Next. Next step is start the installation process. At this point, the installer will show a summary of your selected options. Review them, and if everything looks good, click Start to begin the installation process. The installation may take a few minutes. Then click Next. Once the installation is complete, you will see a confirmation message. Click Next and then Finish to close the setup wizard. mictech has been successfully installed in our system. After installation, you will have access to mictech console, a graphical user interface for managing your LaTeX environment. This tool lets you update your distribution, install additional packages, and troubleshoot installation issues. Now let us move on installing LaTeX on Linux operating system. Installing LaTeX on Linux operating system is straightforward. Linux users typically prefer TX Live due to its robustness and extensive package library. Installing TeX Live on Linux varies slightly depending on your distribution. On Debian-based distribution like Ubuntu, open the terminal and run the following command. The command is sudo apt get install TeX Live full. This command will install a complete LaTeX distribution. For Fedora, the command is sudo dnf install TeX Live skim full. Here the command is written. Both these two commands will install all necessary LaTeX packages. Once the command runs, the system will download and install the required files. This process might take some time depending on your internet speed, as TechLive is a large package. After installation, we can verify the setup by typing the following command. We need to give the version with the LaTeX command. This command displays the installed LaTeX version, confirming that TechLive is ready to use. Now installing LaTeX editors. While command line tools are powerful, LaTeX editors make the process more user-friendly. There are several editors available for writing LaTeX documents. Some popular LaTeX editors are TextStudio, TeXmaker, MikTeX, Overleaf, which is an online editor, etc. Editors provide features like syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and built-in PDF viewer. Each editor offers unique features catering to different levels of users, from beginners to advanced LaTeX users. For instance, TeXmaker and TextStudio are popular sources that we can download and install from their official websites. Overleaf is a web-based online LaTeX editor that requires no installation. Simply sign up and start working on your document using Overleaf. Now installing TextStudio on Windows operating system. For this, download TextStudio from its official website www.textstudio.org. The following web page will appear. Download and run the installer and follow the prompts to complete the installation process. Next, we will discuss installing TextStudio on Linux. To install TextStudio on Linux operating system, use your package manager. For Ubuntu, type the command sudo apt install TextStudio in the terminal. Once installed, open TextStudio and configure it to work with TechLive by specifying the compiler path in the setting menu. This setup is essential for seamless document preparation. TeXmaker is another common LaTeX editor. For the installation of TeXmaker on Windows, download it from its official website. Then install by following the on-screen instructions. Overleaf is a web-based online editor. No installation required for the Overleaf. We need to sign up on its official website www.overleaf.com. The following window will appear. It is required to create an account, or we can continue with a Google account. Now let us understand the compilation process of LaTeX document. Compiling a LaTeX document transforms our .tex file into a final output, typically a PDF file. The process involves multiple steps, generating auxiliary files like .aux and .log before producing the .pdf file. Unlike traditional word processor, LaTeX employs a source-to-output compilation model. This means that you write your document in a plain text format, typically with a .tex file extension. Once you have finished writing your LaTeX document, you need to compile it to generate the final output, which is usually a PDF file. This compilation process involves several steps, including parsing, tokenization, formatting, and typesetting. Now, what is parsing? The LaTeX compiler reads your .tex file and analyzes its syntax, checking for errors and inconsistencies. In tokenization, the compiler breaks down the text into individual tokens such as words, numbers, and symbols. Then the compiler applies formatting rules such as font size, spacing, and alignment to the tokens. After that typesetting is done, the compiler arranges the formatted tokens into pages and generates the final PDF output. To initiate the compilation process, you typically use a command line interface. Common compilation commands include PDF LaTeX. This is a versatile compiler that can handle a wide range of LaTeX packages and features. It is suitable for most basic documents. Next is LaTeX. This compiler is optimized for modern fonts and complex typographic layouts. After that, LaTeX is there. This compiler provides advanced features and is often used for highly customized documents. The choice of compiler depends on your specific needs and the complexity of your document. For most basic documents, PDF LaTeX is sufficient. However, for more advanced projects, LaTeX or LaTeX may be more suitable. For instance, LaTeX is ideal for multilingual documents. The compilation process transforms text and commands into a formatted document. We will now give a demonstration for writing and compiling a simple LaTeX document. Let us create a simple document. Open Text Studio and write the following code. Save the code as a file name sample.txt, then compile it. You will see a PDF with the text "Hello World." This demonstrates how easy it is to create documents with LaTeX. Now let us discuss the common compilation errors. Compilation errors are common in LaTeX, especially for beginners. This includes syntax errors like missing braces, undefined command, or missing packages. Each error comes with a log message which provides clues about the issue. Reading these messages carefully is the key to resolve the errors. To debug compilation errors, start by checking the log file generated during compilation. It highlights the line and nature of the error. Common issues like missing packages can often be fixed by installing the required packages or correcting the syntax in your code. Now, how to handle missing packages? When LaTeX requires a package not yet installed, it shows an error. With MikTeX, you can enable automatic installation of missing packages. Advanced editors like Text Studio offers debugging tools. Features like error makers and integrated log viewers simplify the process of identifying and resolving the errors. We can use this tool to streamline our LaTeX workflow. Now I am going to conclude the lecture. In this lecture, we have discussed installing LaTeX on Windows and Linux, setting up editors, understanding compilation process, and troubleshooting the errors. By following these steps, you are equipped to start your journey with LaTeX. We will provide you some multiple choice questions along with answers so that you can check your progress after listening to this lecture. Thank you.